Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at LR KAIOKEN Goku at 55% full level 1 link. So part 2 to the 7th year anniversary is now out. Well, it's been out, but the part 2 banner is now out. Obviously featuring this KAIOKEN Goku as well as the Tech Great Ape Vegeta. So we're going to go ahead and start with this Goku. I'll also be doing the Vegeta showcase shortly after this as well, but let's go over quickly what this guy's able to do, and then we'll jump into some events with him. So this is Battle Against Limits. Goku KAIOKEN. Leader skill is All Out Struggle or Final Trump Card. Category Key +4, HP, Attack, and Defense plus 150%. So what I'll say off the bat here is that I've been saying this for a long time, actually, because up until basically the past few months, I would say, for global, we obviously did not have access to the 200% leader skills. So the highest we had was 170. At that point in time, the gold coin LRs had leader skills of 130%. And now they've bumped the leader skills up to 150%, but the normal like Dokkan Fest leader skills have jumped to 200. So we're at that same like distance away from where we need to be, right? So I think, you know, you're never really going to be using this guy as a leader, unfortunately. I think what they should do with these leader skills for the gold coin units is they should just make them 180% across the board. I think that's what they should do, but we'll see. Super attack effects. The 12 key super attack is the KAIOKEN attack. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So that is important to note here, that he does mega colossal on 12 key. Very similarly to how Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza have that on their 12 key as well. The 18 key is the 4 times KAIOKEN Kamehameha. So it massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage while sacrificing 4% HP. So you actually lose 4% HP when you use this 18 key super, but it's definitely worth it because you're massively raising attack and defense. That is a 100% increase. Very, very good. So his passive skill is the power doubling skill. If there is an enemy whose name includes Vegeta at start of character's attacking turn, activates the entrance animation and gets key +3 and attack +70% for the rest of battle. Now that is a pretty important thing to note, because if you're going up against a stage that is like multiple phases, like one of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stages where, like, you know, they have maybe Vegeta's one of the fights, and then for the rest of the event it's like no Vegetas. That one Vegeta phase will trigger that entrance animation, and then this Goku will continue to have that buff for the rest of the fight. So the buff lasts forever. Then he gets attack and defense plus 100%, and then key +7 for 7 turns from the start of turn. And then he gets an additional attack and defense plus 59% when performing a super attack. And then on top of that, he gets another attack plus 59% if it's an ultra super attack. Then he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, STR excluded, 2 STR key spheres, and then he has a high chance of performing a critical hit, so 50% chance to crit. Now the one thing I'll note about this passive is that this guy is in a position where he will essentially never be struggling to super, at least for the first 7 turns, because he's getting just a straight up raw 7 key from his passive, and he's orb changing to STR. So it's going to be very difficult. You're going to have to get very unlucky, or you just built a poor team, right? If you put into a position within the first 7 turns where this guy's not really going to be able to super. And we'll take a look at his links in a bit, but his links are also really, really... they allow him to super very easily, let's just say that. Alright, so he also has an active skill, the Hope Imbued Spirit Bomb. Can be activated when HP is 59% or less, once only. That is a very easy condition to fulfill. You can use it on any turn that you want. If you're in Super Battle Road and you're below 59% HP on turn 1 and you're going into a new fight, you can use it on turn 1. That's possible. Alright, the effect is, hold on, my finger slipped. Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. So it is a guaranteed stun for the turn, which of course is going to be very, very useful in Super Battle Road. So this guy able to be a pretty wrecking ball force, I guess, in Super Battle Road. All right, and then we go over to his links. So this is the interesting thing about his link set. So on top of being pretty easy to super with in terms of his passive, again, 7 key and orb changing, he also has what is this, 4 key links. You have Saiyan Lineage key link. You have Over in a Flash, which is a key link. Shocking Speed is a key link, and you have Shining Limit, which is a key link, right? Now, if I was going to rank all the like mainstream key links in the game, I would obviously probably put Prepare for Battle as number 1, which is the big thing that this guy is missing, Prepare for Battle. But Saiyan Lineage is very, very good. And then I think Shocking Speed is still good. It's not like as good as it used to be back in the day, but it is still pretty good. Over in a Flash is not really that useful, but on Goku's family, you can run it with like the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. And if you're running them next to Majin Vegeta, obviously Majin Vegeta also has that. And Shattering the Limit is like... If there was one thing I could change about this guy's link set, besides maybe subbing out, or like Over in a Flash for Prepare for Battle, I'd probably sub out Shattering the Limit, right? So, I mean, if I could sub out Shattering the Limit for Fierce Battle, that's like a no-brainer, right? Obviously, you do that, but it's not like it ends the world, right? So, really, the only attack links this guy has is Kamehameha, Z Fighters, and then Legendary Power. So he's getting a lot of extra ki from Link. So on top of that, on top of his passive, this guy should almost never be struggling for ki, right? So that's pretty good to note. And then he is on a bunch of teams: All Out Struggle, Final Trump Card, Pure Saiyan, Full Power, Goku's Family, Turtle School, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Kamehameha, and Saiyan Saga. Now, the one thing to note about this Goku right now on Global is that he does not have a 200% leader skill. That is accessible once Global gets the Gallic Gun, Vegeta, and Trunks. At that point, he does receive his 200% leader skill, so I'm looking forward to that. But that is all that this Goku is able to do. I'm going to be using him on 2 separate teams in this video. The first one is going to be this team over here, which features the Accelerated Battle and Battle of Fate team. Led by Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We have Heart Virus Goku. We have the KAIOKEN Goku. I'm actually going to be linking the KAIOKEN Goku up with the Yardrat Goku. I think they actually do link up pretty well. And I don't really have much footage, if any at all, of this guy on my channel, so I wanted to get this guy in the video as well. He's pretty good. Then we're going to be using from the first time ever, honestly, for me, the EZA for the Tech God Goku. Very, very good unit. He's able to Rainbow Orb change. And then for the last unit, I just threw in the Exchange Goku and Gohan just because I like them and they link up pretty well with the rest of the team. Now, the reason why I didn't include the physical, I guess, what do you call it, the tutorial LR KAIOKEN Goku is because I put him on this team. I think this unit is going to look a lot different depending on if you have this guy linked up next to that KAIOKEN Goku versus not having him linked up next to that Goku, just because of how much of an additional boost he gives. So we're going to be running him on 2 teams. Obviously, this one doesn't have him, and then this team does. And we're going to be able to compare what does he look like with and without the presence of that physical Goku. So this is obviously the Super Saiyans and Goku family team. Again, he's not going to be getting the full 200% boost from this, but he's still going to be getting a full 170, which is definitely good enough. And then the physical KAIOKEN Goku, so we're going to be linking him up with here just to make him look as good as possible. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably start with this team. And then after we do a stage or 2, we'll move on to this team and see what we can do. But let's go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and jump into Goku Family's Super Battle Road just to see how this Goku looks in there. All right, so we're going to go and jump into the Goku Family stage of Super Battle Road here. We are going to be bringing the Gohan's Tears support memory. There's no reason not to bring this. We have a full Goku Family team, and it's just going to make us do more damage and defend better. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hopefully we don't get screwed by rotations. I am restarting. I'm not doing this today. Nope. All right, so we're jumping in here. I actually couldn't find another physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku friend, so I'm just going to be running a friend Goku and Gohan exchange character as a lead, which is fine, whatever. The main reason why I wanted to run this stage, though, is because there's a lot of Vegetas in this stage. Now, obviously, King Vegeta and Kid Vegeta do not count as characters that can activate Goku's entrance animation, but the other stages, I believe there are normal Vegetas. So let's go ahead and go with this. Now, look at this. So we're starting the turn here. We have 3 links active. We're starting the turn with, how much ki is this? 16? We have 16 ki to start a turn, and then he's orb changing. So we could do this. And then we could grab, like, how much ki is this? That's 19 key from this. Is that how much key this is? Like that's, yeah, that's a lot. So we're at 117,000 defense here. Just to give you guys context, he's giving himself a 55% buff, or sorry, 59% buff with his super attack. No, sorry. He's giving himself a 59% defensive buff with his passive when he launches a super attack, right? So with that being said, you add that to the 170,000 defense, and then after you do that, he's going to be doubling his defense because of a super attack effect where he's massively raising his defense. So we're looking like, just doing it in my head, I don't know, like 360,000 defense. 55% level 1 links, no support. That's very, very good. This is not a 200% leader skill. All right, let's go ahead and grab this right here. I want to make sure yeah, it's good. I want to make sure I save enough orbs for the Goku and Gohan at the end. Should I just go for Vegeta? I probably should, because remember, this Goku has a 50% chance to crit. There's no reason not to do this. And then we can try and get this stun with Goku here, I guess, so that we don't get clobbered. All right, let's see how this works. We're going to have Heart Virus Goku start us off here. The goal is to finish the fight on the next turn, because then we'll be able to enter the second fight with Goku out in the first turn with the entrance animation, and we'll have him next to the Yardrat Goku, which is really what I wanted to do, but it's fine. All right, that's good damage. And then Goku gets up to 5.6. That's pretty good. No entrance animation, no support. I'll take that. There's the crit. Yeah. Okay. I'm really glad we aimed for this Vegeta because he's dead. Did a lot of damage. There's that 50% chance to crit coming in clutch. So even again at 55%, he's able to work for us pretty well. Okay, nice dodge. All right, this is going to be fairly easy here. Let's go ahead and put you there. Do this, and then we'll just grab as much healing as we can with this. All right, so things looking pretty good. Gonna take this guy out here, and then we're gonna move on to the second fight here. Again, we will trigger the entrance animation, which is going to make a massive difference. You guys will see right away that he's gonna try. Remember, it gives ki as well, as if supering wasn't easy enough. Like, all right, let's go. Here we go here. All right, there it was. So the only thing to note about this specific rotation that I have here is that Yardrat Goku does not want to be in slot 1 because he doesn't get his damage reduction unless he's a second or third attacker. And then KAIOKEN Goku obviously really wants to super first. So I'm actually going to do this, but we're going to be able to activate a lot of Goku's links. Yeah, we have 4 links active here. Look at our key. We're starting. We're starting with 21 key. Is that worth? Okay. Let's just focus on Trunks. So same amount of defense, 117,000. Let's go ahead and do this. Just want to make sure Trunks is taken care of because I don't want Yardrat Goku getting blasted by him. And I'll even just continue. I don't think Trunks is surviving KAIOKEN Goku, especially with the entrance animation up, but let's just go ahead and do this anyway. All right, let's see how this goes. Maybe I should have even redirected. I should have probably just had this Goku attack Vegeta because this is probably wasted damage. I think KAIOKEN Goku could have probably just yeah, for sure. KAIOKEN Goku could have just one-shot this Trunks, I think. So this is actually just a waste of damage that I'm doing right here. This all could have been put into Vegeta. Oh well, it's fine. All right, Goku, what do you got for us? 7.6. Okay. Well, goodbye, Trunks. Well, he didn't crit, so maybe he wouldn't have one-shot him, but that's fine. Let me put that into context for you guys. So this Yardrat Goku. Oh, he's actually supering. That sucks. Are we dead? No. Oh, we're fine. Okay. This Yardrat Goku is pretty good. Again, I haven't really had much of an opportunity to use him. But okay, let's just break down that prior turn for a second. So we're at 55%. Full level 1 links, no support on a 170% team. This is like the worst lowest position you could put this KAIOKEN Goku in. Now, granted, we do have the interest animation active, which is not always going to be active, so I guess it's not the worst position, but he's putting up those numbers. Keep in mind, his defense was like 350k plus as well. So it's not like he's doing all this damage, and then he's also like not able to defend. Like, he's actually able to defend. And I'm actually happy that we took all that damage there, because now, next turn, we're going to be able to get the active skill right away, turn 1, which is a guaranteed stun. So this is actually working out very, very well for us. I'm really happy that Vegeta supered at the end. So we're going to take this guy out. I think there is a Vegeta in the final fight, I believe. Let's see. Alright, so he's obviously dead. Is the last fight Vegeta? I think it's Trunks and Vegeta, but let's see. Yeah, so because again we're below 59% HP, we're going to be able to pop this active skill right away, which again is a guaranteed stun. And look at that, Vegeta is attacking in slot 1 and Trunks is not, which means we could... does he turn to Link to God Goku? Shocking speed, huh? No, sorry, over in a flash, which doesn't actually matter that much. Alright, so I'm going to do this. We're going to aim for Vegeta, and then I think we're just going to destroy Trunks. So let's go ahead and activate this active skill and see what we can do here. Alright, so there's the guaranteed stun. It actually did a lot of damage, and keep in mind that I believe Goku's 50% chance to crit does also apply to the active skill. So we got, you know, we lost the coin flip essentially on that active skill because we didn't crit, but the damage was pretty solid and we stunned him, so there's not really much to worry about. And then something else to keep in mind as well is if we take a look at KAIOKEN Goku's passive, so he gets attack and defense plus 59% when performing a super attack. The active skill technically counts as a super attack. So if you guys notice, our defense did go up a little bit. It is at 187,000 because that 59% attack and defense buff from launching a super attack actually is active currently right now. So there are instances where you launch the active skill and he's going to have a decent amount of defense, I think. So you could potentially just put him in slot 1 if you feel comfortable doing that. Vegeta stunned. I'm just going to go straight for Trunks. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to do this so we can get as much healing as possible. God Goku. I guess we'll just give you the rainbow orbs. Let's do this. Okay. And then KAIOKEN Goku is going to hit 7.29 million. Okay, pretty good for 55% level 1 links with a 50% chance to crit here. Oh, he didn't crit, damn. We're getting super. Okay, how much does this... Are we just dead, actually? How much does this do? No, wow. That did nothing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what 360k defense will do in a normal Super Battle Road stage. But I mean, again, this is not that old of a stage, so I'll take that. Alright, so this guy was going to seal the Trunks, even though it doesn't matter because he already supered. That was a... Think about what that KAIOKEN Goku just did on this turn. He stunned Vegeta, he did all that damage to Trunks, and he tanked that super attack. Like, that was a very impressive showing by the Goku. I'm just going to let things play out here. If we die, it's whatever. We already showed what we had to show here. Now, after this, we're going to go ahead and jump into a run on a different stage with the other team that I built, which I think is going to make him look quite a bit better just because we're going to have him next to the physical KAIOKEN Goku. Keep in mind, this run did not have any support at all. So let's go ahead and wrap this up here. Wow, we actually stunned again. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap this up here, and then we'll jump into the next event here. If we don't kill him here, we can get another attack in with KAIOKEN Goku, but he's probably dead, right? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. All right, you know what we're actually going to do here? We're going to jump into Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road. So this is an instance where we're not going to be fighting Vegeta. We're not going to have the entrance animation active. And then after this, we're going to jump into an event where we can see the same team, but Goku will have his entrance animation active against the Vegeta character. So we'll be able to see the difference in power. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Again, pretty much the same leader skill and stuff like that, but we're using we're using a team build that has the physical Kaioken on it. So let's go ahead and see how this works here. I'm gonna have to float off. Oh, damn it, this is actually really bad because I wanted, like, this is the rotation I wanted for Namek Goku and the STR Goku and Gohan. So I technically really do want to float off the KAIOKEN Goku. I guess I do it anyway. Do I? Nah, I'm gonna float off KAIOKEN Goku here. I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna use a mouse, and that's all we're gonna have to do here. Let's just, yeah, this is fine. Let's just keep things like this. Let's just blitz this. We don't, there's not really much to worry about here. And we'll have you do that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Because there's a freeze, I guess Goku's gonna be critting guaranteed. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. We potentially could finish this fight this turn, depending on how this goes here, because Frieza's dead. I do have like a lot of HP still. This is a pretty old stage at this point, right? But they still have a pretty decent amount of HP. At least Frieza did. All right, let's see if Sorbet just gets one-shotted. Okay, and the Goku did pretty well there. All right, did we just one-turn this fight here? We might. No, we didn't. All right, then KAIOKEN Goku's gonna come in here with his 5.3 million attack stat, which is pretty much the same as what that Goku just gave us, the exchange Goku. Take him out, and then we'll finish things off here. I'm gonna make sure to keep this guy on rotation. I think I'm gonna put Kid Gohan here, actually. Let's do that. We are not going to get many turns in of the KAIOKEN Gokus together just because of how this turned out, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll take this guy out here, move on to the next fight, which I believe is the 5, like Universe 6 fighters or whatever. And you're at 5 million, that's actually pretty good. This tutorial Goku is actually pretty solid still. Does extra damage, and I think he gets extra ki versus, I think it's Extreme Class, right? So. Alright, let's just get this out of the way here. This, I will, who do I want to take out here? Next turn is, yeah, let's do this. And then let's do this. Okay. That is fine. Okay. Don't really want to like blitz this event. I'm just trying to see some KAIOKEN Goku action, but it's just the rotations, dude. I feel like I always get screwed by them, no matter what I do. There's very rare occurrences where I do get good rotations, and obviously I leave those in the video, but I don't know. I honestly, I've just started to, whenever I get bad rotations, just reloading, just jumping back in. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's so annoying. I hate it. It's not easily my least favorite part of the game. It's just like, I'm really excited to use this unit, and then I get into the event, and he's in slot 7, and I'm not gonna be able to link him with his partner for like 6 turns. It's just so stupid. Anyway. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next fight, or the next phase, where we're finally gonna be able to see what we came here to see, which are the 2 KAIOKEN Gokus together. I have eliminated both of the units that would be troublesome. The units that have type advantage over both of those units, so we don't have to worry about type disadvantage here at all. We have the Gohan as well, who is going to give us the defense. So, let's see. Yeah, we share 5 out of 7 with the KAIOKEN Goku, everything except for Over in a Flash and Shocking Speed. But do you guys really think we need the extra ki? Yeah, this is the one issue with this Goku, right? I feel like he just has too many key links, right? You don't need this many key links. Imagine if he had, first of all, I mean, again, replace Shattering the Limit with Fierce Battle. That's like rule number 1. I get rid of Over in a Flash with Prepare for Battle. And then if I had to change Shocking Speed, maybe like Experienced Fighters or something like that would be better. But yeah, what does this Goku have? Oh, he has Experienced Fighters. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if this Goku had like Experienced Fighters or All in the Family instead of Shocking Speed, oh my god, he'd be insane. All right, well, we have a lot. Do we even have STR orbs? 16? This is 16 STR orbs a lot. All right, let's just incinerate Batamo here. So the only downside of this is we do not have a lot of defense prior to supering. This is an insane turn. We have 100. Well, let's just call it 170,000 defense. So we're starting the turn at 170,000 defense. We're getting 150. Sorry, we're getting a 59% buff from the passive on super attack, and then we're getting 100% after that. So, dude, the remember, this is a 55% full of 1 links unit. This guy is this. I'm pretty sure this is a 500k defense turn after he supered. I think so. The problem is we're not gonna be able to actually activate the defense till we attack. So we could get mauled in slot 1 there, but let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, let's go. Let's see how this plays out. We have a lot of HP, so I don't think we'll die. All right, cool, no super. All right, cool, nice, perfect. All right, what do we get? What do we get here? 8 million. This is without the entrance animation, mind you, with like 500k defense. 50% chance to crit. He didn't get it, but he still killed him, obviously. And this guy's up to almost 7. So this rotation actually is looking pretty good. Keep in mind, Kid Gohan is not supporting offense. So, yeah. All right. Here's what I want to try and actually do here. I want to try and fall below 59% HP, but I really don't think we are going to. Because even if I... Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna attack you for the off chance that hit is supering in the front. And if he does, we could potentially get hit by that and take a lot of damage. But there's a good chance he would just... Even if we don't dodge it, like, we could just... not take enough damage, right? So let's see what happens. Let's see. All right, so the dream here is we don't double super and hit supers, and we don't dodge, right? Oh, okay, well, he didn't super, so it didn't matter. All right, we'll take this guy out here, and I guess we will move on to the final fight against Goku Black and Zamasu, right, I think? All right. Let's see. We have Tech Goji on rotation is going to be able to Rainbow Orb change, but I don't think it actually matters because, again, Ki is not an issue with this rotation at all. Yeah, look at that. All right, so let's get this active here. So Zamasu is attacking in the front. Okay, so this could actually be annoying because Goku Black obviously is not going to be that big of an issue, but if Zamasu supers in the front, we could take massive damage. We also could take a decent amount of damage if he supers at the end. Obviously going to be gunning for Goku Black. Let's do this. Do I just want to focus on Goku Black? Maybe potentially just kill him in this turn? I think that's probably the better idea. Because I could do this and do massive damage to Zamasu. Yeah, I think this is the better idea. Let's just do this. And then Tech Gogeta. Let's do that. Okay, there's a chance we're dead, but let's just do it anyway. Don't super me right away. Alright, that's annoying, but it's not the worst. As long as Zamasu doesn't super, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay. Alright, now we're going to get a bunch of defense here. 8 million, looking pretty good. If Zamasu supers now, we should be okay, I think. A lot of damage. It's not going to be enough, though. Damn. You're at 7.7. Okay. You want to give me a crit and then an additional? I think you have a decent amount of additional. Damn it. All right, Tech Gogeta, you want to come through from here? Sam, Zamasu didn't. I think we might be dead. Zamasu didn't super in the middle. Damn it. All right, well, I mean, 8 million is pretty good, considering he also, again, had like, I mean, this is without Kid Gohan, so he probably had more around like 400k defense on this. Why he didn't additional at all there? Okay, well, he didn't super, so that's fine. Wow. Sure. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. All right, well, I guess we just put him in the front, honestly. Let's do that. Let's stun you. Do I want to stun him? No, let's just get this guy out of here. And then I'm just going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And hopefully we can get one more turn in. I don't think we're going to finish him on this turn. So we should be able to get one more turn in with KAIOKEN Goku. And then we'll move on to the... basically the same setup, but against the Vegeta. So we can see the extra damage. 4.3 million is pretty good. I mean, but we do have Heavenly Event character on rotation with the Goku and Gohan. He's stunned. All right, that's fine. He can take 0 damage here. Yeah, this Gohan's pretty good. All right, 7.3. Okay. No offensive support. This Goku Black should be dead. We could actually finish him this turn if Goku crits and then does another additional and crits, and then the last Goku crits as well. Like this could actually... Okay, he didn't additional again. We can still kill him here though. 6.1, yeah, he could still be dead. Okay, well... Nope, we did not. All right, we're gonna finish Zamasu off here with KAIOKEN Goku again. So easy to get the 24 key. And that's it. We're going to move on to the next event here, and we'll wrap things up with that one. Alright, so we're in the Vegeta family stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. Again, the same exact team setup. I just want to make sure we get a situation with KAIOKEN Goku in against, well, with the interest animation buff active with the same setup. So I actually couldn't float off the physical KAIOKEN Goku last turn because we got locked. So I'm going to actually float off the KAIOKEN Goku here. And we already got the animation active. It is up for the rest of the fight, so don't have to worry about like it running out or anything like that. So we will eventually be back. We will eventually be back to show what he can do. I might just cut, actually. Yeah, I think I'll just cut, and I'll come back when the rotation is here. All right, so here we are. We have the rotation. We have both the KAIOKEN Gokus together. So we have, again, 5 out of 7 links here. Does he share the link with Namagoku? No. All right, so this is pretty much as good as it's going to get here. The only other, I guess, better rotation would be if we had the Kid Gohan in slot 3 to give us the defensive support. I could have also thrown on another offensive supporter to float around, I guess, that we could have 2 support units on this rotation. But I mean, this is, I assume more realistic here. But it's really not going to get better than this. This is for a 55% unit at level 1 links on a 170% team. This is pretty much the pinnacle of what you could expect from any unit pretty much performing in this game. Let's go ahead and watch this extermination. Goodbye, Tarble. Goodbye. Yeah, almost a 10 million attack stat. That's pretty good. All right, well, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said here. His defense was also very ridiculous. Like, again, 350k, I would assume, or something around something around there. But let me know down below what you guys think of KAIOKEN Goku here. Definitely a big fan of how they designed him. Gonna move on and do the Great Ape Vegeta Showcase next. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.